everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lady Peace. Just in case you're coming across any of my videos for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Please go ahead and hit on the subscribe button and please turn on notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload a new video. On this channel, I share more of sewing tutorials, pattern drafting, everything related to sewing. Okay, please subscribe. Please share my video. There's someone out there that is looking for a video like this and you're keeping it away from them. Of course, this video is, I want to quickly share with you guys how to sew straight stitches, because this is a highly requested video from some of my followers on Facebook, my WhatsApp, and even here on YouTube. I've realized that a lot of you are having challenges with how to sew straight stitches. So if you're a beginner and you want to know how to do that, watch this video till the end. Share this video, subscribe on this channel. If you don't share this video, you're not going to leave this place. Okay, share my video. So first thing, I want to first tell you my experience when I started this drawing. This wasn't one of my plans while I was growing up. I never had the intention of learning how to sew. Not until 2022 that I decided that I want to also go into sewing, because I love fashion. I love putting on good things. So I want to start making them for myself, and which I actually did. And today I'm so grateful to God that I did. Okay, so when I started, I also had issues with how to sew straight stitches. Thank God for the person that coached me. He really tried, honestly. So one of the things he did that really helped me was he gave me something like this. So these are alphabets that I wrote on paper. So this is what something like this he gave me, and what he asked me to do was to try and sew stitches on all the lines, like this A shape you are seeing here. I need to sew following all these lines here, and my needle is not supposed to pass to this other side. Just follow this line like this straight. And it was it was difficult for me then, because that was actually my first time, but it's really worth it. I never regret doing all of this. It's really worth it. So these are what I want to use and also share with you guys, because it works for me and I know it's going to also work for you. And this is not the only thing we're going to be doing here. I'm also going to show you how to do it on fabric too. Just make sure you watch this video to the end so that you will know how to sew straight stitches. Okay, if you want to also know how to cut and sew, please watch my videos. If you don't understand, refer back to me on Facebook or even WhatsApp. So you can request for my WhatsApp number so that you join us on WhatsApp and see how you can ask questions. So if you're already on the group, I'm expecting you that once you are through watching this video, you are going to show me the outcome. Like after watching this video, you are going to make or go over to your machine and do this, and then send it back to me on WhatsApp. Let me see what you have done, and if there is any need that anywhere I need to correct you, I'll be able to do that when I see your work. Okay, so let's just go into today's video. This video is going to be a little bit long, but please watch till the end. Okay, subscribe, okay. Welcome back, guys. I'm going to be using my machine here to show you guys. So while you can see my fingers on this very point here, this is what you need to follow if you want to have straight stitches. When you are stitching on your fabric, you need to follow those lines as a beginner. First, you're going to go place your fabric this way in any of the lines you want to use. So if you're using the first line, just like what I'm doing here, sorry, I'm using one of my hands to video this. That is why my camera is shaking. So I'm going to be using the first line here to stitch. So I'm going to make sure that fabric is on that line. Please, as a beginner, this will really help you. Make sure the fabric is on that line while you stitch. Make sure that as you are stitching, you are controlling your fabric, because if you don't control it, it's going to move away from that line. I just hope you understand. Place your fabric on that very line and then sew it straight. I'm struggling with one of my hands to just show you how to do this, because I'm using one hand, just like I said, to video this. Please make sure that the fabric is on this line here. Please just watch what I'm doing here. So I'm done with that. Let me show you how it looks. This is how it looks. Even, you know, I'm using one hand to do this, so I'm not even controlling this very well, but it even came out very nice. You see how beautiful this came out, very nice and straight. If you actually follow this method I'm showing you right now, you come back and thank me later. Always use these lines here to start up. There's no machine that doesn't have this thing I'm showing you right now. Almost all the sewing machine has it. So when you have your own sewing machine, go ahead and check these lines here. You will see it on your sewing machine. Place it on the line there. Any of the line you want to make use of, just go ahead and place the fabric on it, and make sure that the fabric is not moving. It is straight on that line. You are going to sew straight on that line. Okay, when you are done, you will see that your stitches will be very nice and neat. This is how mine looks like with one hand though. So please try and follow these lines here, this particular line. If you are sewing with 1 inch, follow the line. You are sewing with 2 inch, follow this line here. Okay, even if you are sewing with ½ inch, follow this line here. It will help you. This was what really helped me. It actually helped me. Yes, I'm like, I don't even know how to stress this enough for you to understand, but please, I just hope you understand this video. Whenever you are stitching as a beginner and you don't know how to sew straight stitches, follow this method. It will help you. Okay, just follow this method here. So let me just show you the kind of machine I'm using. This is what I'm using here. This is niche. So this is what I'm using. So if you have your, there are different types of machine that has these things I'm showing you here. I don't know what it's called. So this is it. Make sure you follow those lines to have a straight stitch. Okay, so let me show you guys the next method. I also have this paper here that I showed you guys on the beginning of this video. This is just alphabet. I have A, B, C, S, K, and Z. Okay, I also have this fabric here that I've also gone ahead to cut out. This is what I'm going to be using to show you guys how to sew straight stitches as well. So please, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit on the subscribe button. Let's start, so that I don't want this video to be too long, so let me just show you guys how to go about it. I'm going to bring my machine and show you how to go about the stitching. So guys, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my thread. I'm not going to be using thread for this. So right now I will just start with the letter A. So let's start with letter A. What I'm going to do is to sew my needle. Make sure that my needle is on the letters, like it's not supposed to move. Please pay attention to this part. Place it this way and then start sewing. Make sure while you are doing this, you're not using your thread. You don't want to waste thread for this, right? So place it this way and start sewing. While you are stitching this, make sure that you are not too fast. Just take it slowly. Don't go and start saying you want to start sewing fast. You want to start sewing fast. Before you know, you end up not following the lines. Just take it slowly, because you are still learning. Just take this slowly. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to follow the line here, taking it very slow so that you can understand this. So once you are done, go ahead and start with the next letter. So the next letter here is B for me. So you can decide to use any of the alphabets you want to use. So just in case of you want to try this with letter B, you see how I'm turning my paper. This is how you need to do this to get this shape. Because when I'm done with it, I'm going to turn the back part, the back part, sorry, for you to see how the back looks. So right now I'm just trying to follow this B shape here. Make sure you are doing the same thing. See how I'm just trying to be careful, following this line bit by bit like this, and when I get to this point, I'll just turn it over this way and continue stitching this way like this. I'll continue stitching it all through like this. So once I'm through with this, I will just continue with the letter C. But whatever you're doing, please pay attention to what I'm doing and see the way I'm moving my hands. I'm not just placing them one place like that and sewing them straight. No, I'm just trying to follow all the shapes. Okay, so enjoy the video. Guys, I'm done doing this, and this is the back view. This is how the back looks. This is it. I just hope you can see this clearly. Let me just bring it close to my camera so that you can see this clearly. This is how the back looks. These are all the you can see that I didn't even pass any of the lines. I make sure it followed every single line there. So this is how it looks. So that's how the back looks. Make sure that when you are doing this, you are following all the lines, all those alphabets, you are following them. That will also help you to sew straight stitches. Okay, so now let me show you guys the next method we are going to be using. I have this fabric here, like I told you guys, that I cut out. So I'm going to be using this fabric here to show you another method. So what we are going to do is I'm going to bring this fabric just like I did here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw lines on it using 1 inch. I'll be using 1 inch to draw lines on it. So I'll use my ruler and draw straight lines. So just watch what I'm doing here. What I'm using here is 1 inch. Just using 1 inch. You can decide to use ½ inch. You can decide to use 2 inches. So this really helped me too while I was learning how to sew straight stitches. So I'll just connect it this way. So at this point, no need for the ruler. I will just connect it, and I'll keep doing the same thing till I get to the end of that, till I get to the other side of the fabric. Okay, just watch what I'm doing. is it. This is how it looks, and I used 1 inch on all those lines. What I used was 1 inch. So this is how it looks. Now what we are going to do is we'll go over to our sewing machine and stitch on this line, following this line straight. Make sure you are following all those lines straight. Make sure while you are stitching you are following the lines. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. So for this, I'm going to be using my thread to stitch and then show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my fabric this way, following this line, stitch it down till the end. Okay, just stitch this, following this line. Just concentrate, make sure that nothing is distracting you. Sew it straight till the end of this other side, and then start all over again with another line. Okay, continue sewing this down till you get to the end, and when you are through, go over to the second line just like that. So let me show you. I'm done with this other part here. By the time I'm done stitching all of this, I'm going to show you how it looks. So guys, try and follow this method I'm sharing with you, and trust me, you won't regret it. So this was what really helped me, and I know it's going to help you too. So do it and let me see how yours looks like on the group, if you're on the group. Okay, but if you're not on the group and you are watching this on YouTube, please request for the number so that you can be added to our WhatsApp discussion group. So this is how mine came out after I was done making this. You see how beautiful this came out. Please make sure that yours is looking like this. So try this out and let me see how yours look like. If you watch this video to this end, thank you so much for watching this video. Please go ahead and hit on the subscribe button, and please don't forget to share this video to your loved ones and friends. Okay, someone is out there that needs this video. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you, and I will see you guys in my next video. So bye for now.